Hello everybody, today I'm going to talk about the oil energy in 5 topics to prove why it is used in better than other unsustainable energies. So the brief overview of the topics will touch on how oil is formed, then go into how oil is used to make electricity. The next section will be some uses for oil, why it's the advantages over oil, other options, and we'll go over some oil facts. So how oil is formed. The raw form of mineral oils that we use is referred to as crude oil, and this is created through extreme environmental factors such as heat and pressure acting on decaying organic materials such as plant, animal, and marine life. It is a varied mix of hydrocarbons, the makeup of which is in every oil field, as the differing heat and pressure levels along with the type of organic matter involved result in a different end product. Oil fields are very often found beneath gas fields. Crude oil can be refined into a vast number of different products and is used in the manufacturing of fuels as well as plastics, tires, and many other products that we take for granted, and without life in the developed world would be significantly different. How is oil used to make electricity? Electricity is generated or converted from other energy sources from the conservation of energy. Most of the electricity we produce is from electric generators, which involve turning turbines. These generators can be powered by running water, such as a Hoover Dam, or by heating up water to use steam to turn the turbines. The generators convert the rotational mechanical energy to electricity. Ultimately, all power stations created electricity the same way. When we use the oil is burned into heat, the water to produce steam. This steam turns a turbine, which then spins a set of wire loops exposed to a magnetic field, which causes electric flow in the wire, producing electricity. So some uses for oil. Crude oil is flammable and can be burnt in its base form. However, this could be seen as a waste, since further refinement would liberate many different compounds, each with their own distinct use. Crude oil can be refined to produce products such as petrol, LPG, diesel, fuel oils, lubricants, aviation fuels, asphalts, as well as many others. Many of these products are essential ingredients in other products, plastics and synthetic rubber being prime examples of everyday products that are manufactured from petrochemicals. Some advantages of oil is that it has a greater power production compared to any other energy source. 1 cup of petroleum can move a vehicle full of 10 people 10 minutes at a high speed. Secondly, it is easy to distribute and cheaper to transport. And lastly, it can be used for things including detergents, fertilizers and pesticides, makeup, and CD coatings and plastics. Oil is easier to extract than any from the ground than coal, and about 40% of our energy comes from oil. Oil-fired power stations can be very efficient, and a large amount of energy can be generated in one place using oil, and it also can be done fairly cheaply. And oil-fueled power stations can be built anywhere as long as large amounts of oil can be transported to it. Electricity from oil is reliable, and oil is cleaner and easier to burn than coal. Facts about oil. There are approximately 80 years of confirmed oil stocks remaining. The greatest increase in oil demands is in developing nations such as India and China, due to the industrial demands and the increase of the motor vehicle. Saudi Arabia currently holds the largest crude oil reserves, roughly accounting for 26%. Oil is measured in barrels, where one barrel equates to 159 liters. Just under 50% of each barrel of crude oil ends up as petrol once refined, with the bulk of the remainder made up of diesel, heating oils, jets, fuels, liquefied petroleum gas, and heavy fuel oils. Oil is one of the world's most versatile substances, and it can be refined into numerous different compounds, each capable of being manufactured into many others. Without oil, most of the household goods that we take for granted would not exist. Furthermore, the U.S. economy benefits from the majority of oil trades being conducted in U.S. dollars, though it is progressively changing with the OPEC and producers beginning to use euros, yen, and sterling. The change is exerting further pressure on an already stalling U.S. economy. Thank you for watching.